Hello butterflies, welcome to a college street vlog with me. So I'll show you the shops which I swear by for my semester books and also some shops which I do regularly visit for my leisure reading. First up is this Ekra Publication, which is stall number 15, and this uncle and this bhaiya smiling, oh my god, they are the gem. Like whatever books I need for my semester, I need to swear by this shop, and they would find it for me. They would have it in their shop, and they have a very good collection. I had some Fuchka, and then I headed towards my next stop. I was going from in front of this Sanskrit Collegiate School, and then took a right turn, and my next stop is the Theosophical Society of Bengal, and I'll tell you about this place next. In the heart of Kolkata's bustling College Street, amidst the shouting of the book vendors and the clattering of drums, stands a building that feels like a portal to another era. Located in 4 by 3A Bumpkin Chatterjee Street, the Theosophical Society of Bengal. Well, it is more than just a society and more than just an old structure. It is a sanctuary for the curious minds like you, me, us. Before we step inside, remember that the Theosophical Society was founded on a singular powerful idea to form a nucleus of the universal brotherhood of humanity without the distinction of race, creed, sex, or color. So, as you approach the entrance near the college square, the roar of the city begins to fade, replaced by a sense of scholarly quiet. First, expect a shift in pace. The architecture is classic North Calcutta, like a very classic. High ceilings and wide corridors and a magnificent staircase that feels like it has seen a century of footsteps. So, as you ascend to the first floor, you would look through the windows and you would get a unique, peaceful view of the College Street pool. Like it's very aesthetic and a slight, rarely seen from the vantage point. Okay, the library, which is like the heart of the society. If you visit on a Saturday, the library is like a treasure trove. You will find rare text on comparative religion, Vedic philosophy, occultism, and the theosophy. It is a space designed for those who want to dig deeper than the Google search allows you to. The lecture hall. So, this is a spacious hall in the soul of the buildings, and it has the main activity things going on. Depending on when you visit, you might stumble upon a seminar on Upanishads, a literary debate, or intimate cultural festival like the Boy Column Utsav. The hall's acoustics and the layout are designed for dialogue, not just like for listening. And the people, like they are really awesome over there. And the people, you will find a community that is there. It is a community of seekers, from elderly scholars who have spent decades studying the secret doctrine to young students from the nearby Calcutta University looking for a quiet place to reflect. The society attracts a diverse group of intellectuals if you are planning to visit. So, then there are a few things that you should keep in mind. First up, with the timing, they are open from like 10 a.m. in the morning to 8 p.m. Monday through Saturday. They are closed on Sundays, so plan your weekends accordingly if you wish to visit. And then next up is respect. Yes, this is a place of study. You keep your voice low, which is something I know, guys. And yeah, keep your phone silent. It's important. And engagement. Um, don't be afraid to ask about membership or upcoming public lectures. They are very cool and very warm kind of people. Like, they are very warm at heart, they are very nice and welcoming. So the society is built on the idea of shared knowledge. So that's it. And I hope you guys will go there, visit it, and enjoy. Next up, we will see this hidden gem, which is the Mahabodhi Society of India. It's a beautiful monastery in the heart of College Street. So, in 1891, a young Sri Lankan seeker named Angarika Dharmapala stood before the crumbling ruins of the Mahabodhi temple in Bodh Gaya. He was devastated by its neglect and it vowed to restore the light of Buddhism to the land of its birth. That vow became the Mahabodhi Society of India, an organization that would eventually make Kolkata its headquarters in 1920. As you walk down Bumpkin Chatterjee Street today near the quiet waters of College Square, you aren't just visiting a building, you are entering the nerve center of the global movement that revived Buddhist pilgrimage sites across India. What will you find when you step inside the headquarters? Expect to be greeted by the Sri Dharmarajika Vihara, the first Buddhist temple built in modern Kolkata. Its architectural style is a beautiful blend of ancient Indian and modern influences. The murals on the walls, as you have seen in the video, it will be very vibrant, very detailed murals depicting the life of Lord Buddha from his birth as Prince Siddhartha to, his like final nirvana, the altar. At the main hall center, there is a serene golden Buddha statue that sits in the Bhumi Sparsha Mudra, the earth touching gesture, symbolizing his, moment of enlightenment. The sacred relic, the most significantly, the vihara, houses significant, like a very sacred bone of relic of Buddha gifted by the British Raj in 1920. While not always on display, it is ceremoniously brought out for the public viewing on special occasions like Buddha Purnima. 2:30 to 4 p.m. a center for learning and peace. Music like reflective and low music things are also being taught there. Beyond the temple, well, the Mahabodhi Society is a living archive. On the second floor, you will find the Arvinda Barua Library. And it isn't a typical library, it is a repository of the rare Pali and Sanskrit manuscripts, journals from the 19th century, and the early records of the society's fight to reclaim holy sites. If you visit in the evening around 6:30 or 7 p.m., you will hear the rhythmic chanting of Pali sutras and see monks and lay people gathered for meditation. The atmosphere is thick with peace and a stark contrast to the heavy traffic. And it's like just a few meters on the College Street, that heavy crowd and this peaceful environment inside. And before you go there, here is what you should know for your visit in this 2026. Well, first up, timings. The Vihara is generally open every day from 6 a.m. in the morning to 8 p.m. Evening meditation and chanting usually begins at 7 p.m. And the location, it is 4A Bumpkin Chatterjee Street, Kolkata, College Street. It's a 10 minutes drive from Shialda station. Yeah. And guidelines, the entry is free, so like any sacred place. And please remove your shoes before entering the temple and maintain the silence for those meditation. Whether you are a scholar of history or a seeker of silence, the Mahabodhi Society offers a rare glimpse into a legacy of compassion that has spanned over a century. A few steps ahead from the Mahabodhi Society of India, we find Paramount cold drinks and syrups. And entering this shop in 2026 is like stepping into a time capsule that preserves a century of Kolkata's intellectual and revolutionary history. Well, the vibe. The shop is a small, cozy, narrow space tucked away in bustling lane near College Square. As you enter, the humid chaos of the city immediately gives way to a cool, dimly lit interior filled with old world charms. The decor For this, you will see a traditional high ceilings with wooden rafters and wall adorned with framed portraits of legendary patrons like Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, Satyajit Roy, and Rabindranath Tagore. A notable artifact is a pair of antlers on the wall, reportedly auctioned by the Nizam of Hyderabad nearly 90 years ago. The seating is basic, featuring some iconic marble top tables and narrow wooden benches. In this compact space, sharing a table with strangers in this norm, contributing to the traditional Kolkata adda, like social gathering culture. Yeah, it's cool. At the front, a small billing counter is often managed by the members of the original Majumdar family who have operated the shop since 1918. What to expect on the menu? Well, the Paramount uses the family's secret recipes for their syrups, many of which were developed in collaboration with the renowned scientist Acharya Prafulla Chandra Roy. Well, if you go in here, cash is king. Despite its fame, the shop traditionally and very traditionally prefers cash payments and may not always, it doesn't actually accept any digital wallets or cards. And crowds, it is almost always busy, especially on Saturday afternoons and Monday evenings. Expect a short wait for a seat and for takeaway. Yes, there is also takeaway service, but it is what you know, like you can buy their signature syrups in bottles to recreate the drinks at home. And I had their dab sharbat, which was like for rupees 140, and it was very refreshing and kind of tasty. Yeah, so give it a try. Oh, look at this beautiful Saraswati Murti that I saw, and then this bookstore like CO Books. Uh, Pick any book for rupees 100. I genuinely saw that and I ran into the book. I got three books from here, and they are worth it. And this bookstore is exactly opposite the Chatterjee and Chakraborty bookstore. I have tried to show you the location. It's a treasure trove, man. Like a hell lot of books and really, really cheap. Go there. And then I was going to the Dasguta Bookstore. This is another like very old, like 100 plus years old bookstore and a library. Next was the Indian Coffee House. Guys, was the Adda. This is the Adda culture of Kolkata. So my last stop was this legendary the Indian Coffee House. Um, it is not really like you know the food is not really worth it. Like बहुत tasty खाना है ऐसा कुछ. It's not nothing like that. But yes, it's an emotion. It's a nostalgia for sure. And for that reason, you can surely visit over there. And I had their fish fingers, and it was quite tasty. Like I really liked it. Not bad, not good. It was quite decent. But yes, if you really want to try some good food, like really good food, like something really tasty in around Kolkata and particularly in around College Street, then I suggest you might go and visit this place called Dilkusha Keben. It's like a little bit here and there from College Street, and that place serves really nice fish kobiraji. It is one of my favorite places to have fish kobiraji. Like I swear by that eatery place. It's quite busy and it is also another cash only place. So that's it. Hello, time for the book haul from the College Street visit. So, I brought some of my books for this semester, like my final semester of masters, and a few books for leisure reading. So, first up, we have Disgrace by J.M. Coetzee. And then I have with me Women in Love by D.H. Lawrence. These two are for my semester. And then I have The Zoo Story by Edward Albee. We have Decolonizing the Mind. This is a good book. Like I have read this before once, and this is a really good book. I think you guys should give it a try. Then next up we have A Farewell to Arms by Hemingway. Then we have A Portrait of an Artist as a Young Man by James Joyce. And finally, we have The French Lieutenant's Women. This is, I've heard it's a nice book. I'll read it this semester and I will be updating you guys about a review on this book. Then, next up, I have A Streetcar Named Desire by Tennyson Williams. And next we have a House for Mr. Biswas. Like, the print is so good, right, guys? Like, this cover page, like, I really like it so much. And it is by V.S. Naipaul. Next up we have Things Fall Apart. It's a small book, like pretty small book for this semester. I guess I would suffice. And Mrs. Dalloway by Virginia Woolf, another famous writer. And Heart of Darkness. This is another nice book. It's by Joseph Conrad. So now finally, time for my leisure reads, like which I have bought from College Street. So first I have this Crime and Punishment by Dostoevsky, and it's a nice book. Like, I wanted to read it. I have seen some reels on this book, like a few reels. Like, there was one particular reel reenacting what has happened in this book. I got interested from that particular reel to read this book, and I searched around. I got the new version too, but then I saw this older version in a shop, and this was sold to me like in less than half the price of this original book. So why not? I got it. And next I got two more books for leisure reads. One is this Landor Days by Ruskin Bond. Ruskin Bond is one of my most favorite writers. Like, when I was very young and I was starting my reading journey, I had started with Ruskin Bond, and he is my all-time favorite. Like, when life is getting too much, he is the first writer that comes to my mind to read around. And this is something which I also got. This was also from the same shop where they sell old books, and this is called Caste, Interrogating Caste. Actually, this is by Dipankar Gupta. So yeah, I got this. It's by Penguin, the cute penguin, by the way. So I'll read this one too, and I'll give you a review, because I somehow was very intrigued on seeing this book, and I was like, okay, I have to read this. So I'll read this and I'll be giving you a review. So stay tuned for that. Bye, and thank you for watching. Let's meet in the next vlog. Bye bye.